Chaz Tarby is the owner of Better Homes and Gardens. Chaz and I go back to the mid-80s, and Chaz used to be my TAFE teacher at Blacktown TAFE when I was doing my licensing course. Back then it was a 3-year course, and yeah, it was a long course. It was 3 nights a week plus a lot of homework. And Chaz, how long have you had Better Homes and Gardens up and running now?
Well, it's a relatively new brand from a real estate perspective, but it's one of the most iconic brands in the country. And the magazine itself is the best-selling magazine, home magazine of all times across Australia. So it's quite an interesting concept. And so for me to bring this brand to, or expand it through Australia and New Zealand, I saw it as a fairly easy process in terms of accepting the brand. One of the most interesting things, Trevor, is that although other brands offer various things, we all have a tendency to offer exactly the same concept. We'll put a sign up, we'll go onto realestate.com or Domain, we'll go into all of the usual places, but that's where it stops for every other real estate company.
Absolutely.
Except for this one. So a vendor, if they wanted to, could advertise in this magazine, which is national.
We've been promoting that.
And as you know, it sits for years, these things. Not that you want a home to sit for years, but nonetheless it does. The other thing that's really iconic about it is if you go onto the Better Homes and Gardens Australia website,
yes,
where they've got the travel and the cooking and so on, well, guess what? You find Better Homes and Gardens real estate properties on there.
Absolutely.
And there's 1.1 million people following that site. So no other real estate company in the country has that. Of course, on Friday nights, the TV show is aired.
And doesn't everybody love that?
There wouldn't be anybody that doesn't know the brand. So I guess that's, if you ask the question, how long and why, I think it becomes pretty obvious after a while.
One of the things I can say, I've only been with Better Homes and Gardens now for 3 weeks. We've been doing some in-house videos. Prior to being with BHGRE, our videos were only achieving 30, 40 viewings. We did a video just 2 weeks ago and it's just under 8,000 viewings already, and others are up into these, well into the 7s. And the people are looking at it because it is Better Homes and Gardens. That's the traction that we are actually having under this brand.
One of the different parts of it, which I haven't mentioned yet, is that you're either an agent's agent or you are a marketing or a media agent. And that's what you are, because you don't have to tell people who you are. They already know who you are.
Absolutely.
So you're not an agent out in the field that has to go out and then prove who you are and what you're all about. People already know who you are. And I think the key to this, the success of this business, is the fact that it's a media real estate brand and it's the only one of its kind. There's another organisation that has the front cover of a magazine, but they have no relationship with the magazine or any associated TV campaigns or TV shows. No. I think that's what makes this so unique.
I can feel the traction that we're having already in such a short period of time. The amount of inquiry and the interest that we're having in our business now is absolutely phenomenal. I am so confident that under Better Homes and Gardens, we are going to zoom. We've already written our business plan and I'm expecting a 600 to 800% increase in my business.
Wow. Well, you know, the history of this started back in the 1900s, and it started in the United States of America. Meredith Corporation built the brand Better Homes and Gardens, but they never actually took it any further than the magazine.
Yes.
So in the US, the real estate component has expanded rapidly with hundreds of offices across the North America, and they still don't have a TV show. So they've just done it off the back of the magazine. So it gives you an indication that, yes, it has been here for a long time, but it's been in existence for over 100 years. And I think that's what makes it iconic, that it's still the most successful magazine in the country.
And it's going to be the greatest real estate business that's ever hit Australia. Once this starts, as I've said to others, this brand is only starting on the East Coast. If you're interested in joining a real estate brand, Better Homes and Gardens, jump in quick, because once that zone's taken, you're out.
That's true. That's great. Thank you, Trevor.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.